Hello Twin Flames and welcome to your daily reading for Saturday. So we're going to use 4 decks of cards today. The Healing with the Angels Oracle. We're going to use this Namaste deck here, which is all about healing and blessings. We're going to bring in the Auric Energy Oracle, and these are messages for divine relationships, and that's what you've got. And the Divine Love Oracle cards by the amazing Bloomin' Arrow. So what do we need to know? So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the connection today? The energy around the connection. And the big message coming through today is to know that things are not always what they seem. Things are not always what they seem. So remember, if your masculine seems to be denying the feelings or hiding away, things are not always what they seem. Don't judge them or blame them. See things from a higher perspective and the truth becomes clear. It's all fear. Fear makes people do crazy things and act in crazy ways, and that's what you're being reminded of today. So we have to access our higher power, the higher truth within us, and then we know who we are and what the truth is. So what's the energy? This one's moving as well for the masculine here. The energy around the connection today, there we go. The energy around the divine feminines today. The energy around the divine feminines today. And the real message coming through is be playful. You know, be playful, focus on joy. Who cares what people think? Do you and step into your power. The energy around the connection today, there we go. The energy around the divine feminines. I love how they're just jumping out here. And the energy around the masculine, wow. The energy, please, angels, around the connection today. What do we need to know? The energy around the divine feminines and the energy around the divine masculine. It's like I've got no control over my hands whatsoever when I'm shuffling cards, because every day I'm shuffling. So first of all, for the connection then, we've got, there's nothing more beautiful than building a vision within you. Wow. And he says, there's nothing more beautiful than building a vision with you. But they're actually giving me the words within you, because when we go within and we access our own power as a magician and a creator, anything can happen. Anything is possible because thoughts become things. So this vision with your twin is mutual. It's reciprocated, it's the same. So you both want the same thing. And again, this really resonates with today's messages, because in the masculine reading today, if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. I talk about Sandy and Danny in Greece. You know, that's why I'm wearing this wig, because I'm embracing my inner Rizzo today from Greece, but playful energy. But Danny wants Sandy and Sandy wants Danny. But obviously you've got all the opposition because of the ego and pride and all these things. But the angels are saying that you have the same vision. You're both going in the same direction, even if you can't see that yet. So there's nothing more beautiful on this journey than building that vision together, building that vision with you. So I feel this is about you two coming together on the 5D and connecting and dreaming of each other and really feeling the power of the love. But I feel this is also about coming together in the physical world and actually meeting up and talking about the future. We've got retreat. So remember, if they go back, if they retreat from you, if they hide from you, go into silence, they are working things out. You know, the best time to have a vision is when we're quiet, in the silent times, when we're in nature breathing, when we're having time to ourselves. That's when the power comes in. And sometimes the masculines retreat when it's all a bit intense. So our connection is so intense that sometimes it scares me. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me to feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. So changes are happening. Doesn't this resonate with the energy the other day where the masculine is saying, I feel a bit pressured because I feel like I'm on a timeline. And when we are, you know, saying things in our mind like, oh, he needs to hurry up or I'm moving on, or he's only got till September, or whatever we're thinking and feeling, or we're thinking about our body clock and the way our biological energy works, and we may want kids, or we're thinking about these things and we're putting pressure on things energetically, the masculine struggles with that. And that's when he can retreat and pull himself away, no matter how much he wants you. So he's saying to you, our connection is intense. I got spooked. And the number 5 is about change. So there's change happening here, but he's asking you to trust him to do it in divine timing, because it has to be at the right time for both of you so you can follow your bliss. says, my greatest wish is for you to be happy. So you want your masculine to be happy, regardless of what's going on. And when you reach that state of awareness, you feel free because you come to a surrender and you think, well, whether it's with me or not, I hope he's happy. That's my greatest wish for him. And he wants that for you too. He's wanted this more and more since 2021. And the energy of 21 means it's happening. This is happening now. I feel good when I know you're happy. Do something that you enjoy today just for you. Feelings of joy and hope will bring us closer on our journey and will put you at ease. So again, this is that childlike energy of enchantment and magic and doing something fun for you and not caring what anybody thinks. I want you to be happy. I want you to do something today for you. And it's like that's what you're both saying to each other. Relax and breathe and just be in the energy of now. And blessings of good fortune. It says rich and rewarding experiences bring you increased spiritual awareness at this time. Good fortune flows to you as your third eye opens. You are inspired, feeling truly and totally at peace. Life is a beautiful tapestry woven in threads of love. Wow. So your third eye is opening to the truth. You're seeing through the illusion. You're realizing things. And you know that you are receiving rewarding things from this experience. Rich and rewarding experiences that increase your spiritual growth and make you more spiritually aware and more in your power. And that's what's coming in here. Being in that energy where you just want each other to be happy no matter what. And that was the energy I was in before union. I wanted George to be happy even if we weren't together. And that opened a door. And I genuinely meant that. Not just from a place of ego, but from a place of love. And the masculine wants to have a rich and rewarding future with you. He wants to bring in riches in the physical world. And they don't matter. What matters is happiness and love. But to the masculine, he wants to give to you. He wants to provide for you. He wants you to have everything that you deserve. So for the feminine, we've got communication. Now, what you really want is communication. That's the blessing for you. You want your masculine to speak their truth and talk. It says, I need to talk to you and feel you close. I want to reach out to you. So you're saying to your masculine, I want to reach out to you, but I know that you need to reach out to me. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I'll be waiting to hear back from you. So this is really where the energy of the feminine, you feel your masculine coming to you. You know he's going to reach out to you. He's saying to you here, please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will help me to know that you love me. And the masculines are really in fear about how you're going to respond or react when they come forth. And they are sending out this silent call to you. I hope you reach out to me. And that doesn't mean you should, even though you may be feeling that pull. But remember, you follow your heart. If you're really feeling you need to reach out, then do what feels right. But you are also teaching him to reach out to you. They're giving me fear. Now we've got freedom. Now this really resonates because, again, that fear coming up. Fear is illusion. And there's fear when we feel that the masculines aren't free to express themselves. The masculines may not be free right now to come forward because he may be in a relationship and he may be dealing with his own fear. So once they feel less pressured and more free, then they communicate. When they're feeling pressured to communicate or they're feeling pressure in their life, they struggle with this. So freedom brings in communication. So again, this is about the divine feminine letting go. And I spoke all about this in yesterday's reading. Freedom for the divine feminine, feeling at peace with things, knowing you are safe. So freedom is power. And meditation will help. Connecting with your higher self, connecting with guides, remembering who you are. This is a powerful day for you. And I've also got the energy of Jesus here too, reminding you to respond with love, not fear, to balance your energy and to feel at peace. It says the blessing of meditation. So meditation today, divine feminine, is really going to help you to feel at peace, to calm you down, to move away any anxiety or struggle, and also to help you communicate, not just with your higher self and your angels, but also with your twin. It says your window of perception is cleansed when you were meditating. And for a moment you see life as it truly is, infinite and eternal. Meditation will help you to rise above any situation and any event and see things clearly. What usually seems chaotic and disorderly can seem the opposite. Know there is divine order in your life. Namaste. So the message is, it's all working out beautifully with blessings you can't yet see. But sometimes we go into fear because we want it now. And we have to calm ourselves down, be in the moment and trust the journey. And we've got your voice cracks me wide open. Now this is beautiful because when our masculine communicates to us, no matter if it's a small communication or a big one, it opens our heart. You know, that's what we want. We want the masculine to communicate because, we just melt. I mean, George's voice melts me. You know, I always say I'm kind of the face of the channel and he's the voice of the channel because his voice has power. He's a very healing guy. You know, his voice is healing. And your masculine's voice will heal you. Their words, but not just their words, their actual voice itself, it melts you. It makes you go weak at the knees. It cracks you wide open. So allow what's going on between you to bring in healing, because when the masculine is silent and not communicating, it cracks you wide open because you see what you need to heal. You know, the wound is where the light goes in. So when the masculines ignore you or block you and it cracks you open because it causes pain and you feel broken, the light and the power of the heavenly love goes in to create a healing. So for the masculine then, we've got illusions. I may be quiet right now, but you are always on my mind. Remember that separation is an illusion. I'm working hard behind the scenes to heal and to reach out to you. Stay strong for me. How beautiful. And the number 9 is connected with spiritual path. And the number 2 is connected with working together as a team. Universal power, trusting the journey. So he's saying to you, I'm working hard behind the scenes. Now, doesn't that resonate with everything we've been talking about over the last few days? Remember, you may not see what's going on, but it is happening. The masculines are feeling quite alone right now. They're missing you. And their guardian angel is right by their side. So, you know, they don't have to go through it on their own. And we've got infinite blessing. Blessings flow to and from you, endlessly expanding in all directions, filling you with the healing light that guides you upon your blessed path. Rainbow light flows from your heart, creating infinite peace. So I feel the masculine here is actually sending you a rainbow today to remind you that your journey is protected, that they love you and they care, and that this light is flowing from their heart to your heart to bring in endless blessings in all directions. So if you receive a rainbow today, whether that's in the real world or in your virtual world, you know, you may see a rainbow on a mug or a t-shirt or on a sign, or you may see one in a film you're watching, or someone may mention a rainbow. That's your masculine sending you love and asking you to see through the illusion, that things aren't always black and white, that there are grey areas, and that this journey is all the colours of the rainbow. You are such a nice person. So the masculine is actually a nice person. Why? Because they are part of you. And you are a nice person. So see through the illusion. The illusion of him being narcissistic or whatever label you want to give him. He's a nice person. He's protecting you. He's guiding you. He's teaching you lessons. I can feel us on multiple dimensions. So he feels you in the 5D. He feels you in his physical self. He feels you. He's connecting with you in many ways. And I can feel your magic in my bones. So he feels you all through his bones. He feels you. You know, you say, I feel it in my bones. He feels it. He feels it in his fingers. And that's a song. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it. They're giving me I feel it in my bones, because obviously I'm trying to think of a message, a song, but I'm channeling at the same time. So he's like, I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. And he's saying, I feel it all. Of course I feel it. I feel what you feel because we are one. So the message today is look through the illusion. And remember in Greece, Sandy wanted Danny and Danny wanted Sandy. Danny acted like a silly fool because he was more bothered about what people think. Yet when there was no one around, his face was in pain because he wanted Sandy so much. And in the end, he knew that she mattered more than anyone else. And that's why he came forth in that cardigan, willing to be, a nerd to get it. But the universe always had a plan, and that plan was to help Sandy transform for him. So remember, things are working behind the scenes. Trust the journey. You are loved. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.